There's so many Broadway shows either coming to streaming or to theaters in the next couple months. I'm super excited. Let's talk about it. Okay, to be honest, I was only planning to come on here and talk about Merrily We Roll Along coming on Netflix literally Saturday. But then the more I thought about it, I was like, wait, we have more coming that we need to talk about. So first, obviously, we will talk about Merrily We Roll Along, which I believe a couple months ago, maybe this was in December, I think, if my memory serves me correctly, that was released in theaters. I was not able to see it, so I'm really excited that it's coming to Netflix, and especially when it comes to streaming platforms that are really accessible and that a lot of people have, because sometimes they technically are on streaming or on like VOD and stuff like that, but it's not super accessible. So I'm super excited about this. And that's the thing, I live in New York City. However, I don't have the time or money, and mostly money, to see every show that I would want to see. So I really appreciate whenever these Broadway shows are pro shot and then are released in theaters and then eventually on streaming platforms, because number one, not everybody lives in New York City or can come to New York City, but people all over the country and the world love Broadway, and we should be making this more accessible. So I'm super excited. Okay, and then this one is one that I don't know if I missed or maybe I just forgot about it, but this Hadestown, which was filmed on the West End with the original Broadway cast, is also coming to theaters. I believe it's July. It's the summer, I believe. Another exciting Broadway show to look forward to in theaters and then hopefully eventually on streaming. Now, this does say that it will be released in North America, so sorry to those that aren't. And then literally announced today is Six the Musical with the original West End cast that they brought in like years later after they had done the show to film this pro shot, and now this will be released in theaters in August. I love Six. I've seen Six 4 times on Broadway. And I actually have also seen Six on the West End whenever I visited London this past September. This will be super exciting to see in theaters. And again, I'm hoping that it will eventually be released onto streaming for those who maybe aren't able to make it to the theaters. How are we feeling about all this news about Broadway shows being released to theaters and streaming? I think it's a great thing for this industry, and honestly, this has really been ramping up in the last like few years, I would say like post-pandemic, and I hope it's a trend that continues. I do remember when Waitress was released, gosh, I want to say maybe 2-3 years ago it was released in theaters. Sarah Bareilles was like at our screening. I live in New York City, so that can happen, but like I just love this trend, and I want more people to be able to see Broadway just like I can in New York City. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Which one are you the most excited to see?